Advent versus Day 2. We saw the introductions last time, so now we can get straight into it. It's Transformers versus Super Mario. Let's go. All right. Number 2. Well, this is probably going to be a Transformer win because it is a very large slot. This Advent calendar is apparently not wasting any time, giving you one of the bigger items. Yep, and it's going to be one of the Crash Changers. All right, completely plastic sealed. Let me go get a knife real quick. I didn't expect these to actually have like external plastic on them. I kind of just expected them to just throw it in a box and call it a day. But apparently we have to put a little bit more time and care into it to make sure that lead paint doesn't poison the people actually holding the box. Wait till it gets to the kids, you know, so it doesn't go to waste. Okay, so we've seen these before. We saw one of these last year, but last year they had the decency to save it for day 24 because it was the big toy out of the whole thing. We've got a knockoff Bugatti, which looks pretty nice. The black and the red actually kind of works. Silver in the back, though it's pretty sloppy back there. On these, you hit the bumper on the front, and it just unfolds, all spring-loaded. And this one, in particular, has an interesting choice because it is an Optimus Prime head sculpt, but it is distinctly animated Optimus Prime. If I didn't know better, I'd say it came off of one of his, ironically, one of his auto changers. I think it's from an activator. Okay, and beyond that, yeah, it looks nothing, it's obviously, it's just copying the Optimus Prime head, so it's a little bit recognizable. The gold and silver detailing is actually kind of nice on here with the abdomen design. Like, yeah, that's actually pretty good. So I'm guessing Transformers is going to win. Unless this is, like, genuinely super, what's about to come out of this. This Mario is going to have to literally fly around with a raccoon tail in order to actually impress me enough to win today. But at least we got one of the easy wins out of the way. All right, number 2. Where's number 2 on this thing? I'm looking forward to when we're getting late into these, and it's very hard to miss it. There's only like 4 windows left. All right, who we got in the Mario? All right. Okay, hang on. Interesting. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember what these are called. It's like the alternate version of a Spiny. I can't remember exactly what they are called because I never looked up the name of this enemy. I just assumed they were different Spinies. But no, it's not badly rendered. It is very repetitious because this is now our third red-shelled boy out of 2 slots in this calendar already. So it's going to be a little bit boring, just in the process of it. And then we have an actual character. We have an actual character to go along with this one. So I'll give you credit, calendar. You tried. And we have Nabbit in mid-run pose, no less. Mouth on the bandana seems to be a little bit out of position. Eyes dead and soulless. Okay, good. Yep. Mario mushroom on the bag. Very poorly painted arm that may or may not just be piece of the bag. It's bad. it's not good. Can it even stand up? It can't really stand up. Okay. So I guess it kind of like tripods on its 2 feet and and the sack, which is not a bad way of getting a little action pose out of a tiny figurine. But yeah, this wasn't going to get topped. I mean, it's just a junk little knockoffy thing. You see these at any mall kiosk these days. But it is what it is. It's a decent toy compared to, knockoff Nabbit. All right, we are tied 1-1. Transformers gets 1 up on Super Mario today.
We parlay with the captain.
You think a werecroc is going to listen to elvish rules of piracy?
Of course it would be the freaking elves that invented parlay.
I had to think of a quick replacement for the French.